Public Library in Owasso made quite the find in its book return this week.
As someone returned a book nearly half of a century after checking it out. News on 6's Jonathan Cooper is live downtown with this crazy story. Jonathan?
Brian and Shannon, that book was supposed to be returned here back in 1976. They missed it by just a little bit. The Tulsa City-County Library system says it's not uncommon for books to be returned late.
As long as it comes back in good shape, you're good to go.
Sometimes it's just by a few days, other times a week, or, as is the case for the library in Owasso this week,
It's a little bit overdue.
they got a book 46 years late.
It was due on September the 8th, 1976. So just a few years ago.
Karen Inman works at the Owasso branch and says someone dropped off this copy of Annie earlier this week. No surprise, they couldn't find the book in their system.
This is actually one of those books that it's kind of hard to find nowadays. It's so old, it's not in print anymore, and it wasn't the most popular of books.
With a distinct smell and nice brown pages, it was very obvious this book was from another time. Long before a computer system, the library would use stamps to check out the books. But since that hasn't been used in decades, they have no clue who checked it out.
Our guess was probably someone was cleaning out someone's house and just came across this and realized, oh, well, it says it's a library book, so I'll get it back to them. I mean, I don't even know if they even realize, because unless you know what you're looking for, you wouldn't realize how late it was.
But good news for whoever returned it. This isn't like the Seinfeld episode with a library cop. This library got rid of all fines several years ago. So even if they did know who had it, there's no fine even half of a century late.
Well, we're just happy to have the book back. I mean, you know, it's a fun story.
Now, Inman says they don't know what they're going to do with the book long term. The first thing they're going to do, though, is return it back to this location because this is where it was checked out nearly 50 years ago. They're reporting live in Tulsa, Jonathan Cooper, Oklahoma's Own News on 6.